Hey guys, we're on our way to Isabel. She is brand new to Mastery. And guess what? She just found her first property. A lot of times people think you have to be in real estate to be a good investor. She is a violinist by trade. So let's go check it out. Hey guys, we're at a beautiful house in Harwood Heights with Isabella. So Isabella, what's the story?
So I found this house and I thought it was amazing. And I'm adding a bathroom upstairs and I'm adding one more bedroom. And with just that 15K additional, it adds 100K to the back end value.
15K invested, back end value goes up by $100,000. So before we get into that, I want to ask you, what do you currently do?
I'm a violinist.
You're a violinist, okay? So rather than aspiring to play in the symphony, right, you're basically here rehabbing houses. So what's the backstory on that?
I've been playing violin a long time,
Okay.
and I love it, and I know how to do it, and I wanted to learn something new.
Okay, so was this something like, okay, I want to start investing in real estate? How did it pique your interest?
So I've always been interested in investing in assets, and I read Rich Dad Poor Dad,
Okay.
and I got that in my head. And after I had my daughter, I just wanted more security because violinists, we don't have a retirement fund.
Okay, got it. So, but there's an interesting connection because your landlord happens to be in Mastery.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
So was that kind of Miss Robin was like, hey, you got to check this out?
No, I didn't even know she was in Mastery until I
wow.
saw her at a
At the
three-day.
three-day.
I was
No
like,
kidding.
hi.
Oh, okay. Got it. So at least these guys are real, right? It's not, they're not making this up.
Yeah.
Okay. So she didn't send you to the 3 day.
No, she
Okay.
did not.
All right, cool.
I saw like an ad on Facebook. Or
Oh,
something.
okay, got it. Okay. So you end up there, and then this is your very first property. So number one, how did you find the property?
On Redfin.
You found a Redfin. So you did exactly what we told you, right? First place you start is locations that are kind of 30, 45 minutes from your property, and look in the MLS first. That's the first place start, and that's exactly what you were doing,
Yes.
right? So you find this, and I'm like, you're perfectly on the right track. But this house is very unique, right? It's beautiful right now, the garden, the whole 9 yards, but so what are the main things that you looked at? What was the house to begin with?
To begin with, it was a 2, 1.5.
2, 1.5.
Yes.
What's the back end value completely fixed up for 2, 1.5?
Like 380. around
380, right?
Yeah.
You bought this for how much?
there. Bought it for 210.
210. So 210 purchase, back end 380. So even if you spend 60, 70,000, 80,000 on a rehab, you could potentially flip it and make 70, 80,000 net profit. And that would be great, especially for somebody who's creative, right? This would be a phenomenal deal. Why are you not flipping the property?
I have a long-term vision,
Okay.
and my goal is to grow my rental portfolio for cash flow.
Okay, got it.
what I want.
So now we're saying maybe from a 70,000 budget, you're going to go almost to 85,000, right? Maybe 90, right? Because there's a lot of unique things about this house, right? So you're putting $90,000 in a property, and then the back end value now, by adding just 15,000, what does the back end value become?
It's like 450, 460.
I think I'm saying 480.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's around there. Yes.
So you're
I'm
being
trying to be conservative.
Okay, got it. All right. So, what are the things that you're doing? Let's start kind of with the kitchen. We were talking about it in the kitchen. Did you kind of understand when we're talking about, we need to put an LVL beam in there so that we support the kitchen properly? Maybe $1,000 cost, but you're structurally reinforcing the house because it's an older house and the roof system. So does that make sense to you?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And that opens up the kitchen. So you got any kitchen quotes yet?
For the kitchen, I'm going to get new cabinets, new flooring, and that whole new wall is 5K, so I still need to add it up.
Okay, so basically you're taking out all the old glass that can be really
Yes.
expensive. The foundation over there needs to be redone,
that whole
right?
wall.
And you're going to take an 8-foot window, kind of stick it in there, frame out the rest, right? So that can be something people can easily spend 20, 25,000, right? You're getting it done for about 5,500, let's just say. So we always talk about this concept called KBB, kitchen, bedroom, bath, right? We covered the kitchen. Now let's talk about the bedroom. So we're doing something kind of really cool, right? With the bedroom, because right now it's a 2-bedroom house, right? So what I was saying was you raise the floor and you take that room, even though it has electrical panel,
Yeah.
and make that into a 3rd bedroom. You kind of see the vision for that
Yes,
now?
absolutely.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
So by basically making an area, which is right now, quasi laundry room, quasi electrical room.
mechanical
Yeah,
room.
mechanical room. We're making a bedroom there, and we're calling that a office whenever you're doing that rehab wise. But guess what people are going to use it for? They're going to use it as a bedroom. And the reason we call it an office because it has a main panel there. Nothing wrong with it, but some towns don't allow you to call that a bedroom. So what do we call that? We call that a office, but the normal person, a renter, is going to use it as a bedroom, right? You increase the value, you realize just doing maybe $2,000, $3,000 worth of work, your value on the back end goes up 30, 40,000 bucks almost, right? By doing that. The next thing is the bathroom upstairs. What are you doing with that?
So when I walked upstairs, there's this weird extra area. I had no idea what to do with it. It's just kind of there. So I thought, what a perfect place for a bathroom, because there's no bathroom upstairs.
Right.
So it becomes
And you have a
master suite.
big bedroom upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now it becomes a master suite. You almost have like 2 master suites,
Yeah,
kind of. You
exactly.
know. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
a huge, huge plus for anybody that wants to live in this area, right? So it becomes 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So we have kind of accomplished
Full
the whole,
baths.
2 full baths. So we accomplished that KBB. Now there was another place where there's a huge cost savings, and that is your HVAC system, right?
Yep.
Huge cost difference. What was the difference?
So I got a quote for $25K, and I
$25,000.
got $25,000.
Okay.
Yeah, just with regular system. Well, and then I got a quote for 10 to 15
From Vieta,
from Vieta.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, literally almost $10,000 to $12,000 in saving by going with a normal person versus going with somebody that we know will do a phenomenal job, and that's where you make money. So far, right? This is not the easiest of all projects,
No.
right? This is kind of a challenging house, and you can go nuts with it. So it's been about 4 months, right, since the mastery, you came to mastery, and you already have your property number 1. How does it feel?
Fantastic.
Fantastic, right? Because this is a big challenge, right? And this is kind of probably out of your comfort zone. So for those people that are watching, right? And there's a lot of people like you, they're like, oh my God, can I really do this? I do something completely different and I have no clue. Is this really possible?
With the right mentorship, yes, absolutely. I mean, I've been so thankful for your classes and the guidance and the feedback from you and Raul. And I feel like with teachers and mentors and a support system, that I can do anything.
No, what is interesting is your tune has changed. Even in the last 2 weeks. I was here 2 weeks ago when first I looked at it, and even you were like, oh my God, right?
It's a lot.
And then, it's a lot to take in. But now that you seem to have, you're like, okay, no, I think I can do this, right? This is something that, and once you get through this one, right? And maybe the costs are going to be a little bit higher than a normal house.
for learning.
But
It's
no,
okay.
so all I have to say is congratulations, right?
Thank
This
you
is
so much.
awesome.
Yeah, and my daughter was so excited too. She said, Mama, do not work on the house unless I am there.
Right. No, but eventually, she doesn't know it yet, right? She's 6. Eventually, guess who the property goes to?
That's right. It
Right.
would be hers.
Right? It's generational wealth already, and you're training her. Guys, having said that, other people have theories. We have properties. So if you want to be next and you want your next property, you go to andrewholmesrealestate.com and register for our upcoming events. They're totally free, and I'll see you then.